What if the hardest days of your faith are still ahead of you? What if the pressure you feel now is only preparation for what is coming? What if the only people who will stand firm in the final crisis are those who have learned how to pray? Today is day 10 of prayer, the final day. And God is calling his people to understand a solemn truth. The last days will not be survived by talent, intelligence, position, or strength, but by prayer. Daniel chapter 12 opens with a warning and a promise. The Bible declares that there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation. This is not ordinary trouble. This is unprecedented crisis. Confusion, fear, pressure, persecution, and testing will reach a level the world has never known. Human solutions will fail. Institutions will shake. Confidence in earthly systems will collapse. And yet, Scripture also gives hope. At that time, your people shall be delivered, everyone who is found written in the book. The question is not whether trouble is coming. The question is who will be able to stand when it comes. Daniel himself understood this. Long before chapter 12, Daniel built a life of prayer. He prayed daily. He prayed consistently. He prayed even when prayer was forbidden. And because he prayed before the crisis, he stood firm in the crisis. The last generation will need the same kind of prayer life. Daniel 12 also says, many shall be purified, made white and refined. Refining does not happen in comfort. It happens in fire. Prayer will not remove all pressure in the last days, but prayer will refine God's people to endure it. Those who have learned to pray in peace will know how to pray in persecution. Those who pray now will not collapse later. The Bible continues, the wise shall understand. In the last days, wisdom will not come merely from education or information. True understanding will come from a close walk with God. Prayer sharpens spiritual discernment. Prayer prepares the mind to recognize truth in a time of deception. Without prayer, even sincere believers can be confused. With prayer, God gives clarity. Daniel 12 ends with a promise. You shall rest and will arise to your inheritance at the end of the days. God is faithful. The end is not destruction for his people, it is deliverance. But the road to that deliverance is narrow, difficult, and demands a deep spiritual life. Prayer is not optional in the last days. Prayer is survival. Brothers and sisters, this is day 10 of prayer. This is not the time to pray less. This is the time to pray more than ever before. Families must pray, churches must pray, nations must pray, and every believer must learn to stand alone with God in prayer. The future will test faith. The crisis will test loyalty. Only those who are anchored in prayer will remain unshaken. Let us not wait for the storm to learn how to pray. Let us not wait for persecution to learn how to trust God. Let us build now what we will need then. Because the days ahead are serious, but God is faithful.